BB851, turn right heading 180. Order 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Hello everyone, welcome to DJ's Aviation. I genuinely thought a month back we had put the whole Lufthansa livery case to bed, but now in May of 2018, it's back up and running. Pictures have emerged just a day ago revealing a Lufthansa 747. Now this aircraft is of course wearing the new livery, but as Lufthansa have noted, this is a slightly altered new livery. The colours and design Lufthansa picked have come under heavy scrutiny for being too bold. They received a large amount of hate because of the changes, purely because their previous livery, which lasted almost 30 years, was so iconic and many saw nothing wrong with it, me included. However, like all things, sometimes it is time for a change. Lufthansa unveiled their new livery a few months back on the 747-8, and soon we started seeing more aircraft arrive into the Lufthansa fleet with the new scheme. Much to the appreciation of the critics, Lufthansa realised there was in fact a problem with their new livery. On the renderings, the colour on the tail was a very pretty blue. However, when the aircraft was rolled out of the paint line and flying in poor conditions, the tail became an almost greyish colour, much to the dissatisfaction of Lufthansa. It was announced quietly a month ago Lufthansa would be trying to rectify the problem by experimenting with different tones of blue to try and combat the effect the livery had in poor light or poor conditions. Lufthansa felt the greyish effect that was presented on the plane did not portray their brand accurately. So here we are today. Lufthansa have unveiled a Boeing 747-400 with a brighter blue than originally chosen. Another adjustment is a larger crane logo positioned on the aircraft's tail. The changes are in fact noticeable, as you'll see in a before and after shot on your screen throughout the majority of this video. The adjustment of the colour also comes after Lufthansa noticed the colour has a purplish tinge. While I think we can all appreciate the effort that Lufthansa have put in to try and adjust their livery, one would have hoped that before the aircraft was rolled out to the public, they would have known about these problems. For example, recently there was the expected Air Italy A330 rollout. However, this was postponed because the inspectors from Qatar, whose job is to actually inspect the paint, were simply unhappy with parts of it. Whether the hangar that this Lufthansa 747 was in wasn't illuminated correctly to see the issue is unknown, but I personally feel it'd be a little bit embarrassing as now multiple aircraft have that darker blue present and will have to undergo the changes. So now I ask you, with these changes that Lufthansa have made, do you like the livery that little bit more? Personally, I always did like the revised livery. Even though I believed a change wasn't needed, I felt it was elegant enough. But in saying that, I did also believe the blue was a little too dark. Let me know your thoughts by dropping them in the comment section below. I'd like to take the time now to thank you very much for watching this video of mine, and I do hope you'll join me in my next one.